Welcome to the Lady Panther preseason preview. In this second segment, we're going to talk about the front court, in particular the posts, the forwards, and centers. And Mike, coming back from last season, we've got a senior, Allie Bauman, a junior, Sarah Clancy, and a sophomore, Ty Stokes. You want to talk a little bit about them, and then we'll talk about any newcomers.
Allie hasn't got a chance. Obviously, being a senior, she's one of the other three players that have kind of developed over the offseason as a leader and as a captain. And, she hasn't played a lot of minutes, but she's played some key minutes for us. And I think each year her confidence has grown. I think this year she's really confident. She's more vocal. She's more aggressive. I think she's more confident. And, she's a skilled player. And I think, we're hoping this year this is going to have, be her year to have a really good season. And, one of our players didn't come back from last year, and I think in hindsight it might have opened up that spot for Allie to be more of a major contributor for us. And, she's going to start, and hopefully she has a good year, and I think she will. Obviously Ty, last year as a freshman, was very good. She's a talented kid. Last year coming off the bench, this year it looks like she's probably going to move into a starting spot, which is going to be different for her. All last year she was just gave us such a major lift off the bench. But she's going to start this year, and she can do everything. She can score it around the rim. She can step out and shoot threes. She can guard a point guard. She can guard a post player, and we're gonna need to get more than 18 minutes out of, a game out of her this year as well. And I think Sarah as well. As a junior, is finally starting to gain confidence and belief that, hey, I should be playing. And Sarah's an amazing rebounder. She's a post player, and what we're trying to do this year can really run the floor. And so I think that's going to be to her advantage. I think she's going to, on numerous occasions, she's going to be able to beat the opposing post player down the floor and score easy baskets. And she's starting to get a lot more confident around that rim, scoring the basketball as well. And for a 6-foot post player to step out and shoot threes, what she does, that's another luxury for us.
How about any newcomers? I know we brought in 3 or 4 freshmen, good-sized kids, very athletic. Any of them you see helping the varsity right off the bat?
One in particular, Kelsey Hayslip from East Lansing, 6'3" post player. She's real long and athletic, and she's got great hands and great timing. And, you just don't see a lot of that at our level. And just because of that, I think she's going to have an impact, And also, right now she's not as aggressive as she needs to be, but that's going to come through with time. But she's got great hands. She's a defensive game changer. She gets on the glass, and I think she's getting better at when we give her the ball in the block. She goes hard to the rim. She can score it, and she can score it with both hands. Very, very well coached player. Really has a good understanding of defense as a freshman.
The main area for the post, obviously, is rebounding, interior defense, particularly when you're pressing to protect the rim and to give us some toughness as well and score a little bit around there. And you see that from this group?
I think so. I think that's, what we can do. I think it's obviously our objective, and, I think we're capable of doing that. I think we've got depth. We didn't mention, and kind of some players that are kind of in that tweener spot too. What are they? Alex Mers can kind of, she's kind of can play for us, on that perimeter. She can kind of play in the post for us a little bit. Just a great understanding of basketball as well, and just kind of a do-everything player. And then Molly Babbs, another freshman, is kind of in that same mix. Not really a post or perimeter, but kind of both. And Molly just aggressive. Rebounds the basketball, just plays Mach 1 all the time. So I think with the depth that we have, and just I think we've got a wide range of size and athleticism. I think, that's definitely it.
I know the last 2 years that we've worked together, when you look at the stat sheet, the first thing you always look at is offensive rebounds, ours, and more importantly, their offensive rebounds. Last year we gave up 13 a game. I would think that that'll be a better stat for us this year with their size and our athleticism.
You hope so, and you brought that up. That was one of our main emphases this year. Coming into it, and I've kind of backed off as a coach. So you just a great reminder, Ken. We need to do a better job of pointing that out in practice as far as us getting on the glass, and then limiting opponents from getting on the glass. But we need to improve in that area, absolutely.
All right, thanks, Mike. And that's a look at the preview of the Lady Panthers in the front court for the 2013-14 season.